Hi, my name is MK, and I'm a project manager with Civicor, the technology provider for San Angelo Gives. Today, I'm going to walk you through the registration process in building out your profile. If you start on the home page, sanangelogives.org, you'll see a navigation item for nonprofits. New nonprofits. You'll start with the New Nonprofits registration. Read through the instructions and then click Begin Inquiry. At this point, you'll arrive at the back end, sanangelogives.civicor.com. You'll click on the button for new participants to submit your interest for San Angelo Gives 2019. Read through some of the eligibility requirements. If you meet them, click the green Continue Registration button. At this point, you'll be given Step 1, the inquiry form. Here you'll fill out your giving day point of contact, your executive director information, some basic organization details, and an acknowledgement that you've read through the Statement of Agreement for San Angelo Gives. After you submit this, you'll receive a notification that your inquiry is being reviewed by the Gives Day team. Once your inquiry is reviewed and approved by the Gives Day team, you'll receive an email confirming your participation. This email will give you further instructions and also give you a link to log into your profile. You click on this link once, it'll log you into your profile and automatically ask you to update your password. Returning organizations. You'll start at sanangelogives.org. Again, you'll go to Nonprofits. You'll click Returning Nonprofits Registration. Read through the instructions and then click the blue Begin Registration button. You'll also arrive at sanangelogives.civicor.com. At this point, you're going to use the Forgot Password feature. Here, you'll enter the email address of last year's Giving Day contact. If you don't remember the point of contact for last year, contact the Giving Day team directly. Provided you remember the email address, you'll receive an automated email to that email with a password reset link. You'll click on the link, be automatically logged into the backend, and asked to update your password. That would complete Step 1 for both returning and new organizations. At that point, it's time to start on Step 2, filling out your profile and submitting it for approval. Once you're logged into the platform, you'll land on your dashboard with some messaging from the Giving Day team. To access your organization's information, click on the blue My Organization in the navigation bar. Here, you'll see your organization, Civicor Test Organization for this example, and some basic information about your profile. You'll see your user entry, and you'll see basic details that either came over from last year's platform or that are present because you entered them on your inquiry form. To fill out your profile, click the blue Edit My Profile button. Here, you'll see basic information on your organization that's being collected. If you see an asterisk next to a field, that means it's approved. That means that it's required. An important field to notice is this for URL link. This is the ability for you to create a custom URL link of your choosing by entering a phrase with no spaces in that blank field. It'll serve as a direct link for you to bring your donors to your organization's page rather than having them search for your organization on the website search function. So for example, I would be able to give my donors and my supporters www.sanangelogives.org/Civicor, and they would arrive directly at my organization's profile once it's been approved. You'll also have the opportunity to upload your logo, your IRS determination letter, to fill out some basic contact information on your organization, your mailing address, and then optional social media links so you can link to your website, to your Facebook page, to your Twitter profile, or to your Instagram account. You'll also be asked to fill out your mission statement. And optionally, you can add more detail and more about us, or to add testimonials. After you've completed your profile, you'll click Save. At this point, you'll be able to submit your profile for approval. so click the orange Submit for Approval button. This step needs to be taken by April 1st for all organizations to participate. This will remind you that there are additional features to explore on how to build out your story for your organization's profile for San Angelo Gives. You can add multimedia, additional users, create donation levels, share volunteer opportunities, manage cheer pages or campaigns, and also track donations. So let's look at step 3, which is sharing your story. You can build out your organization's story with donation levels. You can enter up to 3 donation levels at a time. It's where you would tie a monetary value to a specific good or service your organization provides. In this example, we've entered that $25 could provide a hot meal for a family. When donors are scheduling a donation or on giving day, making a donation to your organization, they'll see the suggested donation levels you enter, as well as a description of what that donation, what kind of impact it can achieve. Don't worry, a donor will always be able to enter a custom amount of their choosing. These are just ways for you to share your story. You can also add multimedia entries. This is where you'll add photos or links to YouTube or Vimeo videos that will be shown to the public. It's a way for you to create a visual story for those that visit your public profile. You also have the opportunity to describe programs. So these are programs that your organization is involved in that help achieve your organization's mission. It's a way to demonstrate the scope of your work. Another optional area to fill out is volunteer opportunities. Here, you can enter volunteer opportunities that may be related to your regular operations or specific to San Angelo Gives. If they are active, they will display publicly to the public. These tabs, donation levels, multimedia, programs, and volunteer opportunities, are completely optional. They're just an opportunity for you to build your organization's story and showcase your impact. If you don't choose to add to any of these tabs, your profile will still look complete. You can also add and edit to all of these areas at any time until profiles are closed to edits. The Donation Information tab is where you'll find processed donations when they are processed on San Angelo Gives. It's also where you will find scheduled donations when they are scheduled to your organization for San Angelo Gives. From this tab, you'll always have access to historical donor information, as well as the ability to export it and to resend donation receipts to donors if they request them of you. Don't forget that this year, you can add multiple users to your organization. By adding a new user, you're giving this individual the same level of access to your profile and your donation information that you have. It's as simple as entering their basic information, their first name, last name, email, and a fake test password that you set up, and then having them go to sanangelogives.civicor.com where they will use the Forgot Password feature, enter their email address, and reset their password to be automatically logged into the system. One item to note is that after you submit your profile for approval, it will be reviewed by the San Angelo Gives team, and at that point, after they approve it, your profile status will now say approved, and at that point you'll receive an email from the system alerting you that your profile has been approved and that is now displaying publicly. At that point, you can start directing your community members, your supporters, to see your profile and to get excited about the Gives Day. If you ever need to find your way back to your profile, you can always get to it from the homepage, sanangelogives.org. Go to Login, and then click on Nonprofit. You'll be right back at your profile. Thanks for listening, and good luck on San Angelo Gives.